back to my channel today, and we are doing a brand new Sims 4 Creative Sim video today. And so today is definitely going to be a really great day, just because I'm excited to say that today's video is all about the Lehman family, Dana and Tomas Lehman. And I have to say that I've been playing them off camera for a couple of days now, ever since I started gathering some more custom content for my collection in my mods folder. Quite addicted, but don't have an addiction. However, I, for one, am so excited because I recorded a CC haul video for you guys that will probably be up before or after this video. Not really sure when I'm actually uploading this cast video, but you'll probably see the CC haul way before this video. However, anyway, I'm just really excited because Dana Lehman is actually a freelancer writer in San Myshuno with her 7-year-old son named Tomas, and she's a single mother because her husband actually passed away. He was a firefighter in San Myshuno, a local firefighter, and there was like this terrible fire, bad things went down, and he kind of just, the building basically collapsed, and it was kind of a tragic moment during that time. And ever since then, Dana has been living in this needs TLC apartment for about 7 years, because like 7 years ago, it's been like 7 years since the passing of her husband, which is kind of sad because Tomas only got to know his father for only 3 months. And that's kind of sad. So it's been 7 years since, you know, there's been no father figure in his life. And Dana is doing her best to make a living in San Myshuno as a freelancer writer, and basically go up in the ranks, make her own book one day, become a best-selling author, but also be a kind of a good role model to her son, and see where life takes both of them. Because at this point in time, she's really struggling, but she's making it work for herself, and she's doing all right. And a couple of days ago, Dana actually told me that she was going to register Tomas into the scout career because the local a scout leader named, I think his name is David Smith, I believe. He lives like actually right next door, literally right next door to their house, apartment. And she was telling me that David talked to her yesterday, asking if Tomas wants to be, you know, in the scout career or the scout club, or be a Boy Scout basically. And she was like thinking about, like, I don't really know. I have, you know, I have to be a freelancer writer. I have to travel a little bit more and do all these different things. And David kind of said, you know, it's totally fine. I can take care of him while you're away on your business trips and whatnot, and taking care of things while you're gone. And Dana was like, okay with that. She was like, okay, I guess I can trust you enough since you're like my next door neighbor. You literally live right next door to me. It kind of makes sense. It'll teach Tomas some discipline, some responsibility, and kind of, you know, get to know more people in the neighborhood, because Tomas was more of like an indoor kid. He never really went outside as much. He kind of did, you know, he did basketball like every once in a while outside, but never really kind of socialized with the other kids in the neighborhood or other worlds basically. So he's been much of a loner, and he's trying to like get out of his shell a bit more, but it's kind of hard for him. So Dana thought this would be kind of a good opportunity for him to get out there, be responsible, connect with people, network with people, and you know, become and grow up to be a nice person. And I'm really, really happy about that. So I'm kind of glad that Tomas is going to be in the scout club, become a Boy Scout, and kind of build his little resume and get these badges and have fun and make friends. Because at the end of the day, I always want my Sims to be happy and like really live a good life if it allows them. Because sometimes life does not, you know, go your way, and life can just go up and down, twists and turns, and do a 360, and all you know, you're flat broke living on the street. And I don't want that for any of my Sims. And you all know that I am very dramatic with my Sim storylines, to the point where they're like literally divorced or something like that. But not for this family. Like, this family has to be like, well, this family and the Larsons, and then also the DeLusso family are like my 3 all-time favorite households I've been playing off camera, and kind of connecting with them more on a deeper level. Even though they're not real people, I feel like they are real, to the point where I'm like, I actually know them as like my friends and my family. Like, I've known them for like years and years, and I've always said, because like, you know, I created them myself, and I got to like, you know, build their story and get to know them more on like a deeper level, and where do they live in their past life, and where are they living now, what they're gonna do in the future. So Stuff like that. I really like stories like that. And that's why I like Dana's story. Like, she's a single mother living in San Myshuno, trying her best to make ends meet and see where life takes her for her and her son in San Myshuno as a freelancer writer. And she's doing quite well for herself, but she's like, she needs a little bit extra help, like with taking care of Tomas and, help around the house every now and then and just house sitting basically, because she travels a lot. She travels to like different book conventions and for her books and some articles and stuff like that. So that's what she's doing basically. And she used to live in Willow Creek. Her parents still live there, and they're on good terms actually. They knew about the whole situation about her husband and everything, and they're totally fine. Totally fine with that, and they want to help Dana, but Dana doesn't really want their help, and she wants to like do it all on her own. But knowing the fact that she really can't, it's like kind of hard for her parents not able to help her. So it's gonna be kind of difficult. But maybe one day someone will show up in her life, and maybe her parents will say, you know what, we're your parents, even though you're like 38 years old, you're gonna actually gotta go ahead and we're gonna help you because we're your parents. We love you so much. We want you to succeed and live your life. And that's what they're gonna basically do probably in the next, like, I don't know, next year when Thomas's 8th birthday comes around, because he has a very special birthday happening very soon, and I'm very excited. So I don't know, I'm just really excited to see how what Thomas grows up to be, because even though he's only 7 years old right now, and like when he grows up to become like 8 years old, and like probably by then in like couple of months, like two or 3 months time, he's already in the scout club as a Boy Scout, and he doesn't have any badges yet because he's taking it slow on his own free time, but he's like he's getting there. So I'm pretty sure, I'm predicting in 3 months he'll have almost all his badges complete before his 8th birthday, and all his friends come over and have little hangouts and just like have a little chillax time. And maybe Dana might meet someone new. I don't know. It's been 7 years since she has actually gone out on a date, because she was like married for like, I don't know, like, because she met her husband. What's his name? His name was John, but it was like spelled differently. It was like, yeah, no, it was like Jon, John, duh, not JH, no, JOHN, not that, but it's JON, John. And they kind of met way back in like their college years, like back when they were like freshmen in college. And like they were in the same class, because of the same sociology class and math class, statistics class actually. Brutal, I know. But they met back then. They kind of got together right like straight after college. They kind of dated a little bit more, and they got married. And one thing led to another. They are like now living together, and so on and so forth. They had a kid, and so. Because, like, I mean, Dana didn't really think that she was going to have a kid at 31, or didn't have kids at all, but it was kind of a surprise, because she was like, the doctor basically told her that she could not have kids whatsoever. And so, like, Thomas is like a miracle child to her, like a miracle child. She never thought she was going to have kids. She never thought she was going to, become a mother or whatever. But, life happened. She got a kid. She got what she wanted. She became a mother. And now she's doing her best to be the best mother she can be. And she has the aspiration of a successful lineage, I believe, or a big happy family. She does want to have more kids, but she doesn't really want to have kids, because she's at the point where she can't have kids anymore. So she might end up adopting later in her life. Not really sure. She might foster. We'll see in the long run, but to be honest, though, I'm really, really excited to see how far I can take Dana and Thomas's life, and see where life takes them from where they are staying at now in San Myshuno in the Spice District in the Needs TLC apartment, and yeah, what their future will be like. I don't know. I'm just really excited. I have not been this excited for like a Sim family in a very long time, since the Larsens, and I never really get this happy when like telling a story and like get all jittery and excited. And I don't know. The Sims makes me really happy, because like ever since I've started playing The Sims, I never really thought I would like play for this long. But since Sims 2, I've always loved storytelling and like getting to like tell stories through the Sims and playing out their lives and see what their future will be like, and getting to learn like their past based off like, you know, Sims wiki pages and playing through all of that and learning more. And then The Sims 3 came along, the story came along a lot more because it was like their past life. And now with The Sims 4, I can kind of continue that with my own stories and see where I can take my stories with my Sims and live out their future. And yeah, I don't know. But life is good today. Life is just good because your boy's on break for 4 weeks until he goes back to school. So yeah, we is good, we is great. And that is pretty much it. But anyway, I hope you guys actually enjoyed this video. Please go ahead and let me know down in the comments below. What do you think of the Lehman family, their storyline, their living situation? How are you liking them? And if you guys actually want to see more of like their current household, their progress and everything, please go ahead and also, you know, comment down below. Or either tweet me on Twitter or Instagram. I don't know. But that's life for you. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!